Greetings, friends and fellow cigar box guitar enthusiasts. Del Puckett here. I discovered another tuning for the 4-string. This is D, F sharp, A, D. Some of you might already be familiar with this. This is a 1, 3, 5, 1. So it's an open D major chord. I have a root on the top and the bottom, the 5th and the 3rd. So it makes for some, I would say, unusual fingering or spacings, fret, what do you call it, chord shapes. So obviously you're going to have the open. These are the shapes that I've been using here. So for the 1 chord, I would do obviously open, and then I would come with my index finger and I would bar 3 strings, the bottom 3 strings, and then put my pinky, or my ring finger here on the 4th fret. So my index finger here is covering 3 strings on the 3rd fret, the top string is open, and my ring finger is catching the high string on the 4th fret. And then back to the open. Now, and also for the 1 chord, I'm also going to come up here to the 12th fret, the double dot, and do a 1-finger bar. And I can also do that same chord by coming up here to the 15th fret, getting all 3 strings here with my index finger, and I'm going to probably use my middle finger for that note. It's the same note, but just higher octave. You can hear those springs. This is unplugged. Now here's the other chord shape. From here, from the double dot, I'm going to go on my index finger, high string on the 10th fret, and my middle finger, or my ring finger, doesn't matter, on the 12th fret. So I'm going to get this shape here. Now you can also double up by putting your ring finger also on the 12th fret on the 3rd string down. So this is a chord shape you're familiar with. So what I'm going to do is I got 3 chords here for this position, not including down here, just 3 up here. I got this one, I have this one, and I have this one. So when we go down to the 4 chord, boom, it's going to be the same chord shapes. It's going to be the root of this chord. Come up here. Now in this case here, I'm going to mute the top string. When I mute, the top of my index finger just barely touches it so that it's dead. And the only thing that rings out are the bottom 3. Back to this guy. And then this guy. The same thing when I'm doing this guy here, I'm going to mute the top string with the top of this finger and only let the bottom 3 ring out. So when I come up to the 5 chord, the same thing, right? I got 1-finger bar. Now I'm going to come up and then do this chord here, which is the 3 fingers with a mute. And again, I like to use my middle finger for this guy. And then on the downside, I'm going to use same chord shape, a mute right here. So only the bottom 3 strings, and back to the open. So now the trick is to superimpose, mash together these chords in the context of a 12-bar blues. So instead of just going just stagnant, I'm going to put these chords in there. So same thing over here. can go like a. So whenever you change tunings, you got to relearn the map of the chords underneath your fingers. And yes, it's a challenge, but dude, I'm telling you, it's rewarding because you're going to stumble upon cool chord shapes and cool chord forms and voicings that you would have never, ever, ever, ever otherwise come in contact with. So change your tuners, guys. Come on, don't be afraid. Tune up and jam out. All right, see you in the next video.